on to all my Scorpios out there. Please make sure to get my book at Amazon, barnesandnoble.com. The link will be in the description box below as usual. I would like for some more y'all Scorpios to come through. I don't get a lot of Scorpios, yo. I get Cancers, I get Aquarians, Cancers, Aquarians, Virgos, Libras, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really get a lot of Scorpios, you know. I don't know if y'all Scorpios are afraid, if y'all think that, you know, I'm going to talk crazy about y'all or be disrespectful. I'm not going to do any of those things. But I don't get a lot of Scorpio clients and stuff like this. It is what it is. So you have the Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups, the High Priestess, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Tower, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for the Scorpios, obviously, you got your own Scorpio card, the Tower. So this is going to be interesting. So the Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups, High Priestess. Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords. This is very interesting. A lot of you Scorpios right around now, y'all, that's interesting. A lot of y'all want to get some people out of your lives. Some people, Seven of Cups, who are not, some people in your life, Scorpio, who are not who and what they say they are. And a lot of you Scorpios are like, yeah, you gotta, right? A lot of you Scorpios are thinking to yourselves that you have to get rid of these people. You gotta stop hanging out with them because they're not being who they are. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the state with a lot of people, right? Like strong people, unfortunately today, usually don't have anybody around them. Very few people who are strong around them, or weak people around them, right? And they're surrounded in the sea of weak people. And that's just kind of how it is right now. You know what I mean? Of course, that's fading out, but that's kind of how it is right now. So a lot of you Scorpios are trying to get rid of these people, trying to stop hanging out with these friends. That's great, because what it's showing me about you Scorpios is you Scorpios are really getting the gist of that. You should be that judgmental. You should be. It's healthy to get rid of those type of people. And then you have the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords. Just be careful not to get rid of too many people and think that everybody else is living foul, right? Particularly your friends, because it's saying that you may get rid of everybody, and not everybody necessarily is manipulative and not practicing what they preaching. So the Four of Coins and the Three of Coins, i.e. Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles represent that you may be keeping your cards a little bit too close to your chest, even for Scorpio. Three of Pentacles is try to have some fun right around now and build with people whom wants to build with you, whom you can build with as well, right? Meaning people practicing what it is that they preaching, but also wants to build with you as well. And then you have the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords represents, this is good, because the Seven of Swords, right? The Seven of Swords is about how, like, well, in this deck it is. The Seven of Swords is good because then you can start actually building relationships with people whom you want to. Whether it's romance, whether it's friendships, you can actually build relationships with people whom you actually want to, whom you have a clean slate with, whom is better quality, right? And then you have the Tower and the Eight of Coins. Now, the Tower and the Eight of Coins, right? The Tower and the Eight of Coins represents how this is something where the Tower, right? The Tower is about, this is a brand new beginning, but you Scorpios do what y'all do best, which is you understand that if you're going to make way for new friendships, old friendships has to be destroyed, because those people aren't really, like I said, they're not practicing what they're preaching. They're not being who they are. So the Eight of Coins now represents this being a situation for a lot of you where the Eight of Coins now is about you want better quality friends, and you're going to get just that if you're doing it right. And you'll know if you're doing it right because you'll actually get these better quality friends. Like for instance, like I stopped hanging out with so many people from my neighborhood and stuff like this because, like I said in some other videos, but I may not necessarily have said it in Scorpio, I know exactly what it is that you Scorpios are going through or should be going through or potentially can go through from this reading. I had to get rid of a lot of my friends too from the past because it just seemed like, you know what I'm saying, which is what it is. They just wanted to, get themselves caught up in the ego games, you know what I'm saying? In the ego games where it was more about like stunting and stuff like that, right? But then when I started to get like none of the people, none of the girls liked me in the group, right? The dudes was kind of like competing with me and stuff like this. But then, and things was cool sometimes, but a lot of times too, it was a lot of static and a lot of people, a lot of cognitive dissonance. Like people don't understand why I did the things that I did, and people not wanting to apologize. But as time went on and I started to become more and more busy with school, right? i.e. college, busy with 3 jobs, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Busy with well, I had 3 jobs in high school, but I mean, like I could have potentially kept my jobs, even though I was in college, but busy with college, walking back and forth to school, you know what I'm saying? Which is kind of a walk. Homework, buried in homework, you know what I'm saying? My own personal health as far as working out and fitness, my own family life, alone time, things of this nature, right? Rest and recuperation and stuff like this. Yeah, like when I started to become busy, I started to really see the anger on their faces. Cause when you know you a real one, when you legitimately have something to do, you're not playing games with people, you legitimately have things to do, and people get mad. You know what I mean? So let's clarify the Eight of Coins. Like you're not playing games with people, you're not trying to manipulate them. You have the Five of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. You legitimately have things to do, and people get mad at that. You know you a real one because you're not playing games with people. So you're not trying to manipulate them or do what a lot of people front like they do. Because the study shows that a lot more people are becoming lonelier and lonelier, right? No matter how many people they have around them, because there's no real connection there. And studies have shown that part of the reason why is because of this quote unquote, it's not even really a culture, but this culture of fronting like you busy, right? You too busy to do some stuff, to reach out to anybody. But when you really busy, you legitimately have priorities, job, family members, not even necessarily little ones, right? But a job, family members, you could have potentially little ones, right? You got to get your car fixed if you have a car, a motorcycle. You legitimately have things to do. That's when you start to see all the people who was fronting like they were so busy, and you know what I mean? That's when they start breaking a sweat. That's when they start sweating. That's when now all of a sudden, it's like, oh, wow. This person really does have something to do. I'm kind of angry because when is this person going to make time for me? And you're going to have to wait your turn because this person Because you know how it is when you're busy and you have things on rotation. Like you set aside time to do everything, but everything comes at its due time. That's the same situation. And the things that the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles, to clarify the Eight of Pentacles, is about just that. One of the things that you should watch out for if a person ain't the right one is if they get mad if you legitimately have something to do. If they tried to stab you in the back by making it seem like you're messed up and you're not trying to do them in or do them wrong, and you're just handling your responsibilities, but you find the time to hang out with them, that's a red flag. And the Ace of Pentacles, they should already be willing to kind of contribute, not like pay you, but contribute in the sense of their friendship and their loyalty should be available to you. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Peace, y'all. One.